How's it going, guys? Artomox here, and today I cannot believe what I am bringing you today, guys. I am bringing you a Shyvanna game, and this is not just any Shyvanna game. This is an AD Bruiser Shyvanna game in 11.15. How crazy is that? I feel like Shyvanna has been something that I haven't seen like as of late. I feel like this is a champion that has basically disappeared from the face of the earth, especially with this build. And I got the inspiration from a student who was actually playing AD Shyvanna, and then he was doing really good. And I was like, you know what? I might give this a try. And this is the result. Obviously, there are some things that I do like and some things that I do not like. And then again, this just gets to show that it doesn't really matter which type of champion you're playing. And the lower elos, which is this is not gonna be like super lower elo. This is gonna be around platinum elo this game. These things can still work. So you know, if you put in the efficiency, if you put in the minimap awareness, which are key, you will still be able to do stuff. Because the main thing about Shyvanna is that people will be like, okay, but then you cannot gank with Shyvanna early. And it's like, are you sure about that? And in this game, I'm gonna show you that. Obviously, I'm gonna go against a Warwick, which is a little bit awkward. But then again, as you guys can see, bot lane already overextending, playing very aggressively. Again, guys, lane awareness, minimap awareness. Thank you very much for the first blood. And how often do you guys see that? And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm very excited from this game because I was never expecting me to play this champion. And I'm not gonna lie, after this, I might even play an AP one. I want to do that Night Harvester into Nashor's Tooth build, which is going to be a little bit bruisey, a little bit relying on my E. Bro, man, I don't know. I'm kind of excited. I like this champion. Obviously, I think it's going to be like the higher you climb, the more difficult it is going to be. Oh, and by the way, the only reason why I stayed there is because I thought Warwick was going to gank the Rise, so I wanted to be there for the counter gank. Since I have already farmed everything, but then since he didn't show and Rise was able to kill it, then I just left. It's not that I was wasting time; I did it on purpose. So yeah, as I was saying, like, come on, guys, this is not a champion that I was expecting to play, and it kind of gets me excited because I feel like there's a lot of champions down the line that I feel like if you apply the same concepts, you're still gonna be able to have some form of success on it, and this was one of it. And man, I don't know, like Shyvanna, dude. Who would have thought? If you ask me about Shyvanna, I was like, bro, who plays that champion? Who plays that? Who does that, dude? And well, look at me, I'm playing Shyvanna. The only bad thing is that I don't have the blue eyes skin. I have the red eyes black dragon. But the blue one actually looks very, very good. But then again, I don't complain about the red one. And it just gets to show, like, this skin, I got it in, like, Season 4. Because in Season 4, like, Shyvanna was decent. And then that was, like, the last time I played that champion. And, bro, now look at me transforming into a dragon, getting kills and stuff. That's crazy, dude. Look at... And something that I do like about her is that even if you build like very bruisey, she's very good at farming. So you can be really, really efficient on her. And I feel like this is obviously, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know that there was this AP Shyvanna trend going on where she was actually very strong. At one point, she was destroying solo queue. I just don't feel like that is a thing anymore. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm down to give it a try because at the end of the day, I am not... I just stay in my pool. I stay on the Rek'Sai, Lee Sin, Kindred, Kha'Zix, Vi, Xin Zhao, like all those, cool champions. But then when you go to like off meta, like, Shyvanna and stuff, or like I haven't even touched Diana, I haven't touched Rumble, even though I know how to play those champions. I don't know, man. It's just maybe the comfortability that I get when I play those champions. And now playing Shyvanna, this is very fun. So yeah, a little bit of the explanation on what I did this game. Obviously, I wanted to play around the bot lane, especially because I kind of pinpointed that they were playing a little bit aggressively during the early game. So at that point, I was, a little bit, decided. Since I know, like, Shyvanna doesn't have any CC, all you do is run fast for a little bit. And even so, like, you can see that I'm running Flash this game. I'm not even running Ghost, which I feel like Ghost is a better rune, or like a better summoner. But, we'll see. I felt like this game was going to go horrible, but then it ended up going great. Like, efficiency, guys, 80 CS, 300. Already finished up my Blade of the Ruin King, which is the first part of the build. And I can farm really fast. I can do a lot of things, and everything is going to be crazy. So I just try to be as efficient as I could, try to pinpoint the things that I wanted to do in this game. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was way stronger right there because I've already finished up my item. But then Rise was able to, get the kill and then just back off. So at the end of the day, it's a positive result for us. I got 2 assists. Rise got 2 kills, and everything was great. But then again, that was my main thought process, right? Cinch, he just runs away. I'm not running Ghost. I don't want to gank top. Mid lane, Rise against Corki. Rise farms a lot. He's going to get a lot of priority. So the only lane that is left is going to be bot lane. So even though they have a Morgana, the only thing I need to be afraid of is the Q. And then if they play like really aggressively, as you will be able to see, then, I feel like that's the only place where I'm going to start getting stuff done. And again, people tend to say, okay, for you to start ganking as Shyvanna, you need level 6. No, guys, get that out of your head. Because remember, it's all about those opportunities that you need to make, or you need to get advantage of. So right here, I see Warwick coming down here. And then, just going to protect my Ascan. And I'm not going to lie, maybe the buffs from Ascan, they've been working, because I feel like this champion has been dealing some form of damage. I still feel like he's useless, but then he's been a little bit less useless, I would say. So right here, I definitely wanted to fight, but I had no ultimate because I blew it on the bot lane, try to save the Ascon. We got the dragon. There's nothing else to fight about, so I'm just going to back off and go back to farming. And I feel like, again, I'm not going to be exploiting my lead as strong because I don't really know the limits of this champion. I don't really know the thing. And I'm not going to lie, the 1-3-1 on this team with Fiora. Fiora was doing really, really good on the split. Rice, I don't really understand what Rice was doing. He was over-forcing things, which is not something that I liked. And then again, at one point, I just couldn't figure it out when I was supposed to start snowballing. Like, I know when I can do that with, for example, with Lee Sin, with... I know that when I can do that with Xin Zhao, when I can do it with Kindred, when I can do it with Vi, but with Shyvanna, especially when you're going like on hit AD build, I don't know. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be, trying to get as much as I can. Try not to be weak. For example, look at this fight. Thank you very much for this free kill. And then after that, again, Cinch is here. I don't really want to deal with a Cinch. Like, I just don't want to keep running. I have Warwick speed on my head because I'm kind of low. So I did not want to fight that. I'm just going to go ahead and play it safe. Obviously, I could have stayed there. But, I'm not going to stay there. I might, just start pushing sides and, try to do something. Right here, I see the Warwick. He wants to go aggressive. Where right here... I'm just going to try to get that, boom, and then back off, because at the end of the day, these people can't kite me, as you guys can already see. And then it's going to be, at that point, it gets a little bit difficult, right? Once the grouping starts, and they can easily start kiting me, it's going to be a little bit tough. And a little change that I did not know is that Gromp gives you ultimate, the fruit from the river gives you ultimate. So that is sick. You have a lot of ways to get your ultimate really, really fast. So right here, again, they're AMing a little bit. So I'm just going to make use of that pressure and go into a side lane. I have my ultimate. I can run away. I have the Frostfire Gauntlet. I can take this tower very fast. Dragon is going to be spawning soon. So I definitely want to be getting that dragon. There's a ward over there. I know that these people want to fight me, but bro, like, I'm level 13, you're level 11, there's nothing you're going to be able to do. Dragon is spawning, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And even though this is not the best dragon, right, like, I definitely want to make sure that Warwick doesn't have any more dragons. Because at the end of the day, he ended up getting the Infernal, which is basically, the better dragon, I would say. but at the end of the day, you know, it's not too bad. And then since I'm gonna be able to get like the rest of the dragons, everything is going to be completely fine. So right here, you know, I'm just chilling, trying to see if there's anything I'm gonna be able to do. Then again, they're gonna be able to kite me very, very easily, which is not something that I enjoy as Shyvana. And I felt like that was how the game was gonna go. I felt like I was not gonna be able to get any opportunity to do anything, but I was able to impact the map a lot. And right here, again, being as efficient as I can. Instead of actually pushing aside, because as you can clearly see on the map, Fiora has been pushing top lane very nicely. She's already at the inhib. Kind of wanted to get that blue, I mean that red, but then Fiora took it, and then I'm fine with it. She was doing decently in terms of the pressure, and then on the bot lane, I've already created the pressure. So at the end of the day, the mid lane, we have to crack it eventually. So that is something that we're gonna be doing. Something that I'm also noticing is that the more HP Shyvana gets, the bigger she grows, and I like that. That is actually very interesting. So another thing, you know, that you guys can see on Shyvana. And then right here, you know, Rice is about to die. I can definitely go for tier 3, but you know, he gets collapsed on. There's no way I'm gonna get there in time, but then I'm gonna keep up the pressure, right? You know, we could definitely go for this Warwick. I can definitely fight this, which is something that I feel like we're gonna do. I'm kind of getting stuck there. I don't want to like overdo it, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be tough. And you know, since I saw the Fiora, you know, getting the towers, I was like, oh, okay, then, you know, Fiora is actually making really good use of pressure. And then immediately I see the Warwick trail behind me, and I was like, okay, I don't want to get killed by Warwick, so might as well just go ahead and, you know, and go somewhere else. Maybe I'm just gonna transition into the bot side. I don't really think that I had the great items yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and push bottom lane. And again, the only thing I did not like about this champion is that she didn't feel as like the power spike, the huge power spike she got was from the Blade of the Ruined King, and then after that it was like, okay, it's not huge. And then sometimes I would feel like I was supposed to be strong, but then I was not, so that was kind of lame. But aside from that, I was still able to, you know, I was able to manage basically everything that I wanted. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited to try out the Night Harvester plus Gnasher's Tooth build. I definitely want to try that out, and that is the next thing that I'm going to be doing. I still don't have the game yet, but hopefully I'm gonna be able to get it, and hopefully it's gonna be the next on the list after this game. And then because I'm thinking about doing the explanation of this early game, because a lot of players would be like, okay, how do you get ganks off, and how do you put pressure on the map as Shyvana? And you know, there's no excuse, right? At this point, you're playing a champion that's basically useless. All you're gonna do is just run at people, and then hope that you can actually get something. So that's kind of the thing. And then now there's no excuse, right? You're playing Shyvana. You're not even playing her with Ghost. So how are you able to impact the map this much, right? That's why I definitely want to make that explanation happen. So yeah. After that, I'm thinking about a Baron. I'm thinking about, you know, maybe pushing top side. We have, you know, pressure on the top lane. And then right here, this was pretty funny in my head, because now Jhin is like alone. And then I can just go ahead and chase him with my W. He tries to flash. I have way too much damage. There's nothing he can do about it. And I'm just going to run the other way around. And I'm going to find myself in the mid lane while my team is in the bot lane. I'm not going to lie. The macro game in this game was way better than enemies. Fiora was actually doing a great job. I was actually doing a great job. Rice was... I don't really know what Rice was doing this game. But at the end of the day, it was fine. So we just played for objective during the mid game. You know, we got all the dragons. We got all the objectives. And that was it. So yeah, that was the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys want me to play next. And as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun on the Rift, guys. See you in the next video.